In yesterday's post, we covered Simeon part 1, Ain't Seen Nothing Yet. In that scene, Mary and Joseph have brought the infant Jesus to the temple, and Simeon snatches Jesus from Mary's arms and proceeds to cry out to God about what he had done. Sovereign Lord, as you have promised, you may now dismiss your servant in peace, for my eyes have seen your salvation, which you have prepared in the sight of all nations, a light for revelation to the Gentiles, and the glory of your people Israel. In my mind's eye, I see Simeon holding the baby aloft, about shoulder high, towards heaven as he finishes part 1, a light for revelation to the Gentiles, the glory of your people Israel. At which point he turns and gently hands Jesus back to Mary, and then speaks to Mary and Joseph and starts this part 2. The child's father and mother marveled at what was said about him. Then Simeon blessed them and said to Mary, his mother, this child is destined to cause the rising and falling of many in Israel, and to be a sign that will be spoken against, so that the thoughts of many hearts will be revealed, and a sword will pierce your own soul too. First thing, notice that even though Mary and Joseph had heard this kind of crazy sounding talk about their child before from those shepherds who showed up uninvited during what had to be the world's longest lunch break from where they were supposed to be tending the sheep, but in this case, the proclamation of Simeon blew them away. Even though the shepherds had a chorus of angels, this one blew them away. Why? Mary and Joseph had learned their child was for all mankind, a light of revelation to the Gentiles. That would be a heavy thing to hear. So, as they are receiving their child from this madman after hearing such a dramatic bit of news, I see Simeon coming to his senses and responding to the likely alarm on their faces and speaking to Mary directly. This child is destined to cause the falling and rising of many in Israel, and to be a sign that will be spoken against, so that the thoughts of many hearts will be revealed. At that point, he would turn to leave as his voice trailed off, but a final word would come, unbidden, that he would offer to these young parents, and a sword will pierce your soul too, because that's the human part. Jesus is not just God. Jesus is also a son, and Mary is his mother. God was a man.